Building a multi-million dollar business is tough. Doing it with 2 kids is a whole nother level of challenging. Today, I'm sharing my experience of building a $6 million plus business while being the mom of 2, so that you can also see business growth without sacrificing precious time with your family. Hi, I'm Allie Bloyd, founder of Allie Bloyd Media. I'm a marketing expert, entrepreneur, and mom. If you're looking to balance family life and business success, you're gonna wanna hear this. What I'm gonna share with you allowed me to retire my husband in 2020, buy a farm, build a homestead, homeschool, while still achieving massive business success and playing an active role in the lives of my kids. And I know it's gonna help you as well. I'm gonna cover the 5 critical things that I did to make this possible. The first thing that I did that allowed this to be possible was choosing the right business model. I knew from the very beginning that I did not want to be chained to my business. I didn't want to have to go and drive to a physical location every single day for my job. That's what I had been doing previously as an employee. I had a 45-minute commute both ways, and I was sacrificing at least an hour and a half every single day away from my family, just getting where I needed to go. So I wanted the freedom and ability to work from home or from wherever I chose to work from. Starting an online marketing business gave me exactly that. My business started as a done-for-you marketing agency, and after achieving really great success pretty quickly, I shifted my business into coaching small business owners, local business owners, and other marketing agencies on how they could implement effective paid advertising, automation, and business growth practices into their own companies. This group program was a very highly leveraged model, allowing me to consistently enroll as many people as I could without it adding additional time to my workload. My services and my offerings have really changed and evolved over the years, but it remains the same. I have a highly leveraged online business that gives me freedom and flexibility to determine my schedule, my place of work, and grow my business exponentially with minimal overhead or the need to hire a very large team. Number 2, paid advertising. Paid advertising has been the single biggest thing that has helped me to grow my business. I am a paid advertising expert. I started running paid ads for my business very early on. I knew from day one that I did not want to rely on organic social media or cold outreach to generate new leads and customers. I wanted leads and customers to be attracted to me, to see my ads day in and day out, allow them to opt in, schedule a call, and then ultimately enroll in our programs or agency services without me needing to be present on social every single day. Creating loads and loads of content and feeling like you're on this never-ending roller coaster of producing something new for social media is not where I wanted to spend my time. That time could be spent on my family. So being able to run really effective paid advertising campaigns has not only allowed me to scale my business, it's saved me so much time and given me that freedom to be able to spend more with my kids. Number 3, automation. Automation is simply taking those day-to-day or repetitive tasks that typically would have been done by a real person, likely you or one of your team members, and creating a process where it happens automatically. I have used a lot of different automation tools and platforms over the years. My absolute favorite platform for automation and all of the different marketing tools that we need is GoHighlevel. So if you click the link in the description, I can give you a 30-day free trial to GoHighlevel so that you can check it out yourself. This is an example of the workflows and the automation folders that we have inside of GoHighlevel. You can see that I have folders upon folders of different automations that are put in place to streamline our lead generation, customer onboarding, our recruitment services, our email marketing, and so much more. Ultimately, you want to take a look at where you are spending the majority of your time or where your most valuable team members are spending the majority of their time. Look at those things and ask yourself, can this be automated? In today's world, the answer is probably yes. Now, that does not mean that you will be able to automate things with the exact systems you currently have. Creating automated systems for your marketing, sales process, and fulfillment might mean changing some of the tools or programs that you are using. But trust me, whatever you have to do to make this possible, it is well worth it. Once you start with those tasks, you're going to get time back right away. That time can either be spent directly with your family, or you can take that time to implement new automations that will further save your time or the time of your team. Now, speaking of team, this is number 4 on my list. Hiring has been one of the single biggest things that has saved me time and allowed me to grow my business. The first hire that I made that dramatically saved my time right away was a closer or a salesperson. As the business owner, I started doing sales myself, like most business owners do. But as I started to get more and more booked calls from my paid advertising, that was cutting into my time significantly. Sales was not the only thing I needed to do in my business. So I was being split between sales, which my business needed to grow, and the actual fulfillment and daily administration that the business has to have to continue to operate. Bringing on my first closer automatically saved me around 30 hours a week and added a significant amount of revenue. So what I have been able to do over the last several years is further expand our sales team. I just brought on a sales manager to now manage the team of closers and appointment setters so that again frees up my time even more. We'll talk more about this buying back of your time principle in the next segment, but the next hire that was so critical for me was an executive assistant. Hiring a great executive assistant allowed me to stop dealing with the day-to-day support communications. So our support inbox, the conversations tab where all of our DMs, emails, text messages, etc. go into. It also allowed me to stop doing my personal scheduling and booking. I didn't have to book my travel. I didn't have to do certain things to plan my events. I had someone who was capable of helping me with all of this. Hiring a great executive assistant might seem like it is going to cost you more than it's going to make you. That is not the case. You, as the business owner or CEO, have a set of skills that really only you can do. And whatever it is that you're doing that is outside of those things are not saving you money, they are costing you money. So being able to hire is going to free up your time, allow you to devote the time you have to the things that will really help your business grow and give you more time back with your family. There are a lot of other hires that we've made in the business and that you could make. A virtual assistant is the easiest place to start. If you do not yet have a virtual assistant, this is going to be a very quick and easy way to get time back on any of the daily technical marketing related tasks, such as building funnels, building automations. Let's say you're trying to shift your systems from 5 different platforms into something like GoHighlevel. A virtual assistant or the right virtual assistant is going to be able to help you do that. And you're also going to be able to see a bigger impact in your business because you will have things like automations, funnels, and paid ads implemented. If you're interested in learning how you can get a fully trained and vetted virtual assistant placed into your business, I'm going to have a link in the description so you can check that out. This is something that we offer to our clients and students, and I would love to be able to help you get your first or next virtual assistant into your business as well. And number 5, I took the money that I was making and bought back my time in every possible way. So buying back your time is also part of team building, but it's not limited to building your team. I actually did this outside of my business and in my personal life. I have a masseuse that comes to my home every other week. I have had back problems my whole life, and massages are really healthcare for me. If I had to take the time to drive out to a place that, based on where I live, which is on a farm, is gonna be at least 30 to 45 minutes to get my massage, then I have to drive back, I'm either A, not going to do it because I don't wanna waste the time, which then costs me my mental health and my physical health, or I'm going to be wasting that time every single month. I also have someone who comes to clean my home. This is amazing because I hate cleaning for the most part, but even if I enjoyed it, I don't want to be doing it after I'm done working. I want to be spending time with my family. So having people who can support you in your personal life is critical to being able to get that work-life balance that so many entrepreneurs are missing. We also hired a nanny to help with our kids. I have a 7-year-old and a 1-year-old. Our 7-year-old is homeschooled. She goes to a co-op 2 days a week. Having someone who can watch my kids during the week while I work and my husband works on our farm has been incredible for ensuring that my kids are living the life that I want them to live, but also meaning that my husband and I don't have to stop what we're doing to go and take her to and from her homeschool co-op 2 days a week, or take my son to his infant swim lessons. There are so many different ways that you can buy back your time in your personal life that ultimately will help your business grow. Many people are too worried about the cost of doing these things, but they're not thinking about the opportunity cost that they're missing by not having these things done. There's a lot more that I can share, but ultimately those 5 core components are the things that have allowed me to grow my business while being a mom of 2, and I know that they're gonna help you as well. So as promised, I want to show you how to maximize your schedule for an increase in productivity and efficiency so that you can get more done in less time. I plan my calendar around the 4 P's. The first P stands for promotion. Now, promotion is the single most important thing in any business. If you do not have great marketing and sales, your business simply cannot grow. My time as a marketing expert, as the business owner, is the most valuable when it is spent on promotion. I have had individual ads that have produced over $1 million for my business. If I'm not spending any time on promotion, I am missing out on the opportunity to add millions of dollars of additional revenue to my business. I was feeling for a while like I did not have the time that I wanted to have for these things. So my coach and I rearranged my entire calendar. So what we did was we blocked out the first 3.5 hours of the day for promotion activities. I tell my team, do not disturb me during this time. I do not check my phone. I do not check my email. I do not check Slack. I dedicate this time to creation, whether that is video sales letters, ad copy, ad creative, coming up with new ad angles or concepts, identifying new funnels or systems that we need to set up, planning for my in-person events, things like that. So that time is when I am the freshest first thing in the morning. The next P is production. Production are things that you simply cannot get out of. For every business owner, that's going to look a little bit different. For me, production consists of running some of my coaching calls during the week, having one-on-ones with my mastermind members or with my private clients. Those things are blocked off. Once you have your production blocked out, then we need provision. Provision is giving others what they need. This could be systems and processes, but ultimately it could be training. It could be delegating to your team, putting different tasks in the project management system that you're using, giving instructions for someone who needs additional information to actually help you implement. We also want to block out those hours in the later afternoon. Putting calls towards the end of the day is ideal because if you're just sitting there on calls, you don't necessarily have to be your freshest. And then the next is pedestrian. You want to limit your pedestrian activities as much as humanly possible. These typically are more administrative related tasks. If you can hand over as many of these tasks as possible to someone like an executive assistant, it's going to be much more effective, but there might still be things that you need to do. For me, it's things like answering emails from my CPAs or confirming or explaining certain charges. It might be paying my team. I try and do those things at the very end of the day, a couple of days a week. If you utilize the 4 Ps, you make sure that your promotion is first and foremost because this is what will help you grow your business. You block out the necessary time for your production. Again, ideally towards the end of the day. You block out the time that you need for provision and you actually stay focused on those things during the times that you have blocked out. And then you minimize the time for pedestrian, block that out at the end of the day, a couple days a week. You're going to be able to fit everything that you need in. And if you can't, you're going to see what is not being fit in. those are the things you need to hire for next. Those are the things that you need to delegate. If you're ready to level up as an entrepreneur and achieve your big goals while still focusing your attention on your family, schedule a call with me or my team to see how we can help. We can show you all of the different ways that we can help you implement effective paid advertising, introducing a new leveraged online business model into your existing business, automations, setting up all of your technical systems in the fastest amount of time possible, building your team, and more. Make sure that you comment again if you have questions, like this video if you found it helpful, and send it to an entrepreneur who is struggling to balance their work and their family life. And of course, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss anything new. Thanks so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.